Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubrali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
Pedestrian struck and killed in Mississauga, police. Stronger fencing now up around Ontario Place as critics say there's still time to move spa elsewhere. Police say no bombs found at 3 Toronto schools evacuated due to threats. Toronto area police investigating reports of sharp objects found in Halloween candy. Singer Shub responds to controversy over Indira Gandhi hoodie incident during the London concert. Ontario expands Holocaust education for high school students.
Those were the headlines, and let's jump right into the detail.
Police have given an all clear to 3 Toronto schools that were evacuated Wednesday afternoon due to bomb threats. Kipling Collegiate Institute, Lakeshore Collegiate Institute, and Western Technical Commercial School were cleared out shortly before 2:30 p.m. after receiving the threats. Police said classes at the 3 schools, which are located in Etobicoke High Park North, ended early as officers conducted a sweep out of an abundance of caution. Just after 5 p.m., police said in an update that no bombs were located. In a letter to parents and guardians, Georgia Gallagher, the acting principal of Western Technical and Commercial School, the Student School, and Ursula Franklin Academy, all 3 schools are located on the same property, said police were immediately contacted when the threat was made. While we had no reason to believe that this threat was credible, we always take any threat against the school students or staff very seriously, Gallagher said. She noted that students were dismissed early at 2:55 p.m. out of an abundance of caution. Police have now confirmed there is no credible threat to our school community, Gallagher said. Meanwhile, students and staff at Nelson High School in Burlington had also evacuated due to reports of bomb threat. Halton Regional Police said they were investigating. No injuries were reported in the incidents. Toronto Police said they were aware of the other bomb threats in the province and are in touch with the Ontario Provincial Police. OPP said they are looking into the threats that included demand for payment. They added that no actual devices were found. The latest development in the entertainment world, where Canadian singer Shub has broken his silence on the recent hoodie controversy after being called out by Bollywood actress Kangana Ranaut for allegedly displaying a hoodie with the date of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's assassination. Shub has come forward with a statement addressing the situation. Shub explained that during his first show in London, various items were thrown onto the stage by fans, and without realizing the content, he inadvertently held up the contentious hoodie. He expressed distress over how the incident has been portrayed and urged people to stop spreading hate and negativity. Kangana Ranaut had earlier criticized Shub on X platform, condemning the act as celebrating the cowardly killing and labeling it a shameful act. Shub, who has previously faced backlash over alleged support of Khalistani elements, found his Mumbai concert cancelled last month amidst 2 controversies. The singer's statement aims to clarify his intentions and calls for peace amidst the heated debate over the incident's implications. We will continue to follow this story and bring you updates as they emerge. A pedestrian is dead after they were struck by the driver of a vehicle in Mississauga Wednesday morning, police said. Emergency crews were called to the area of Lakeshore Road East and Orchard Road at 7:18 a.m. for reports of a pedestrian struck. Police said the pedestrian was pronounced dead at the scene. The vehicle involved remained at the scene following the collision. No other information has been released by the police at this time. Road closures are in fact in both directions of Lakeshore Road from Hague Boulevard to Dixie Road. Police are asking motorists to use alternate routes. Ontario's mandatory Holocaust education is expanding in the province's high schools. Starting in September 2025, grade 10 students will take an expanded learning course the government says will focus on extreme political ideologies such as fascism, as well as both historic and modern-day anti-Semitism. Education Minister Stephen Lecce said in a statement that the course is part of the government's commitment to combat the rise of anti-Semitism and hate. Last year, the government introduced mandatory learning on the Holocaust for grade 6 elementary students. Similar education was included in the grade 10 Canadian history curriculum. However, it focused mostly on how the Holocaust impacted Canadian society and human rights. The province will also spend $650,000 on community partnerships such as the Friends of Simon Wiesenthal Center for Holocaust Studies to create an anti-Semitism classroom toolkit. Other community partnerships include those with the Center for Israel and Jewish Affairs, Liberation 75, and Canadian Society for Yad Vashem, and the UJA Federation of Greater Toronto's Holocaust Museum. New course guidelines will be ready by 2025, officials say. British Columbia has also pledged to expand Holocaust education by 2025. New fencing around the Ontario Place is raising fresh worries for those concerned about the redevelopment of the site. Large wooden fences appeared around sections of Ontario Place within the past week, leading some on social media to wonder whether the government is trying to hide its activities on the West Island. The Ford government has said that its plans to move ahead with the development of a large private park and spa on the island, as well as a decision to relocate the Ontario Science Centre there. In a statement to Awaz News, a spokesperson for the Industry Minister Kringa Sarma confirmed that the province has further blocked off access to Ontario Place as utility upgrade work, which began in the spring, continues. The statement added that once the redevelopment is complete, Ontario Place will feature a brand new concert venue, thermos, wellness facility and water park, a modernized Ontario Science Centre, and over 50 acres of free public spaces and parks with fun for everyone. Ontario Place for All has been organizing opposition to the government's redevelopment plan, saying it will trample on a beloved public space, prioritize public park space, destroy hundreds of old trees, and cost hundreds of millions more than if the therma facility were located elsewhere. The city's executive committee voted Wednesday to approve a request for staff to conduct a feasibility study on locating the therma facility just steps away at Exhibition in Place instead. The request noted it already has a large amount of parking and good access to transit, while the Ontario Place plan currently calls for construction of a large underground parking lot. That report is expected to come back to Council sometime in December. However, in a statement responding to the idea, Therma Canada indicated that its intention is to move forward with building a facility at Ontario Place. Bank of Canada Governor Tiff Macklem says the central bank held its key interest rate at 5% in part because of the effect a wave of upcoming mortgage renewals is expected to have on the economy. Macklem appeared before a Senate committee alongside Senior Deputy Governor Caroline Rogers on Wednesday following the Bank of Canada's most recent interest rate decision and monetary policy report. The governor says the central bank maintained its policy rate because it knows the effect of previous rate hikes are still filtering through the economy, including through mortgage renewals. As more people renew their mortgages at higher interest rates, households are expected to feel the squeeze from rate hikes more directly, leading to more softness in the economy. Macklem says the Bank of Canada does not want to see the country enter recession, but a period of slower growth is necessary to fight inflation. We want to avoid a recession, the governor said in French. In its most recent monetary policy report, the central bank lowered its economic growth forecast and increased its inflation forecast for the short run. The Bank of Canada still expects inflation to return to 2% in 2025. Recent data from Statistics Canada suggests the economy may have teetered into a mild technical recession as higher interest rates weigh on spending. Police in the Toronto area investigating a report of a sewing needle found in a child's Halloween candy on Tuesday night. Peel Regional Police took to social media on Wednesday morning to warn parents to check their children's Halloween candy after receiving a report from a parent in Mississauga, Ontario, who located what was believed to be a sewing needle in theirs. Thankfully, no one was injured because it was checked ahead of time, the post reads. When reached for further information, Peel Police told Awaz News that this report was the only of its kind received since Tuesday evening. They are investigating the report, they said. In Toronto, police said they received one report of a thumbtack found in Halloween Hall after trick-or-treating in the Culford Road and Lawrence Avenue West area. No one was injured, they said. Police advised residents and their children to not to eat or drink anything from their treat bags before checking each piece of candy. Look for rips, tears, holes, or any other signs of tampering with wrappers, an officer with Peel Police said in a video shared to YouTube. The service also advises declining any homemade treats no matter where they came from.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.